Good morning. You know, typically it's a Monday morning when I'm coming to you and saying good morning. And I hope that this past weekend, coming into this Monday morning and this new week, you spent time, really good time, doing what means most to you, what is most important to you. This past weekend, I spent with my family, with my husband, those who I love so dearly. And every morning, there's a time when I first wake up, I'm super sleepy. I probably couldn't interact with any human being because my words aren't making sense yet. And my ears aren't hearing right. Super sleepy when I kind of climb into a place before anyone else gets my attention, before anything else gets my time. And I sit for a minute or an hour. And usually I have to drag myself away. And spend some time listening to God. But guys, do you know what's most important to Him? This weekend we did, I hope, what was most important to us. Do you know what's most important to Him? You are. I am. We are. You know, it's not how much did you do today. It's not how many checklists did you make it through. It's not your position of importance in the community or on social media, or how many likes did you get on that picture, or how many follows did you get, or how many sales did you make, or how many dollars did you put in your bank account. No, you are most important to Him. You, your mind, your heart, what's important to you. That's what's most important to God. That's what's most important to Him, you. And what's most important to you when you talk to Him. You're not, praying pre-prescribed prayers. You're not hallowed be thy names, although you are hallowed be thy names, because when you sit in a place with Him, you can't help but say, wow, God, you are set apart. You are so big. You are so good, and you love me so much. You're not just that, you are communicating with Him. You are listening while He talks. You are talking while He listens. And it happens here. And it happens here, and it happens here, and it happens here. Because when you start looking here, you can't miss it. You can't miss what He's saying to you. And this morning, He reminded me that how many times we say to Him, in Psalm 139, search my heart. Search me and know me and check it out, God. Is there anything I'm worried about? Show it to me. And then we're like, moving on with our day. Not even thinking that He's gonna start tripping up circumstances and tipping dominoes so that in your life, things come around to, oh wow, I see some stuff in me that I'm not really jiving with right now. I don't like it. And in Psalm 26 2. Same thing as in Psalm 139, 23, and 24. Take a look, God. Search me. Tell me what you see. You know, in Proverbs, it talks about, we think we know our heart, but it's God who really sees what's going on in us. And does he see what's going on in me? The most important thing to him, his favorite. Say this: I am his favorite. Say it. I am his favorite. I do not care where you've been this week so far, where you'll be this week coming, where you spent your time this past weekend. You are most important to him. You are his favorite. And when you put yourself in that place of, wow, God, check out what's going on in me, you start to think about it. You start to toss it around in your mind, and you start to talk back and forth with him like, well, God, what's going on here? And he gently opens you up to yourself, because he already knows you so well. You are the most important thing to him. And you start to take account of what's happening in here. And it's not to shame you. It's not to judge you. It's not to judge me or shame me or condemn me. It's to open up the conversation between me and God. He wants to talk to you. And to say, wow, what's going on here, God? What do I need to adjust or change or look at differently? What do you want to tell me? Because God's word is truth. Not what I hear out here, over here, back there, up there. God's word is truth. And he wants to tell us. Sometimes we can sit around with friends and we talk about him and about what man, this is hurting in my heart. And I think God's really, pushing my buttons on this one. And do you know what he does with that? The same thing that he does with our tears. He collects our words when we talk to each other, and he writes about them. In Malachi chapter 3, it says that he writes a book of remembrance about us. The things that we talk about, not to condemn or shame us, but to say, look at my kids. Look what they're talking about. Look what matters to them. Look what's important to them. Wow, I love them. And so this week, as you go into this week today, this Monday morning, what's most important to God is you. What you think, how you feel, what's going on in your life, what's impacting you. In this world you will have trouble. He said it. Jesus said it, but take heart. I have overcome the world. And I want to encourage you that in the Passion Translation, I showed you this last week, I found another page of crazy marked up goodness. In Psalm 25, verse 14, there's a private place reserved for the lovers of God where they sit near him and receive the revelation secrets of his promises. Today, sit in that place near him, because he is blooming you like a flower. He is opening you up to yourself so that you can open yourself up more to him, because you're the most important thing to him. and He loves to be near you. So take a minute, take an hour. In fact, don't leave this alone. Keep after it all day as you head out to work, as you head down to the laundry room, as you head out to mow or weed your flower bed, to harvest in your garden. There's a private place reserved for the lovers of God, and that is wherever you are, where they sit near Him and receive the revelation secrets of His promises. You are the most important thing to God. He loves you so much. Would you sit with Him? And would you receive from Him? It's going to be a great day.